Hello, our loves. Welcome to your World's Cup of Joe. Awaken your soul. You got Elizabeth here. This is where you subscribe so you can get deeper in your connection. Add your soul sisters to your pocket so we can help you in this cray twin flame connection. All right, we're dropping truth bombs. So if you guys love, just comment below. Truth bombs, please. More truth bombs, please. Okay, so truth bomb. This is gonna get deep. Sometimes we get deep in here, and I hope you guys can catch on with us and just listen in, and just maybe if you need to watch it again. Okay, ready? Okay, this truth bomb is really hard for some people. I think there's a lot of people that don't understand it or can't resonate why it's not okay. Okay, why is it not okay to give thoughts on what your person is doing, they're thinking, they're feeling? Why can't I think of them? Why can't I pray for them? Why can't I do anything for them? Why can't I think of them? Why can't I want them? You're telling me not to feel what I feel. You're telling me almost not to be human, right? I experienced this most amazing connection that was earth-shattering. My world shook so much that I had a dark night. And now you're telling me this one form of unconditional love that I feel for any single soul, I have to pretend. It's tough, huh? I have to pretend that I can't think, feel, or bring them any energy. What the flying F is that? What is that? Why can't I do something so simple? Because thinking of your twin flame and thinking of a soulmate is different, right? Thinking of your soulmate, I miss them, I love them, you could text them all day, you tell me you have a bad day, they text it back, and you live happily ever after. Yeah.
They can't feel you. They can't feel you.
They can't feel you. Okay, now here's your twin flame. You feel all those same things, but you gotta wooza. You gotta work through those things, because soul, my love, soul is not thoughts. Soul, my love, isn't desire. I know we talked about desire. If you don't know about that video, there is a video that we went deep on it. Desire is separation consciousness, which makes you think that they're separate from you and you are needing or wanting something, which means there's lack. You are them. So you can't desire yourself. You can't want yourself. You can't seek yourself. You are yourself. This is why the law of attraction doesn't work for your twin flame, because you can't do manifestation for something separate than you. They're you. You can't manifest you through the law of attraction. You can manifest a soulmate. You can manifest a car. You can manifest anything. What you're working through here is soul work. What you're working through here is aligning with the energy that is you, not your thoughts, not your body, not your emotions. Oof.
This is deep. This is deep. So, okay, I want you to say that again for everybody, Joanne, because this is some deep stuff and you just said it beautifully. I want you to say it again to really, really emphasize why you can use law of attraction on everything else, but not your person.
You cannot use the law of attraction on your twin flame, but everything else you can, because everything else is separate from you, right? The car, the job, the house. You can manifest soulmate. Soulmate's another soul. You can manifest anything else other than yourself through the law of attraction. Okay? But if it's your twin flame, which is your soul, manifesting your soul isn't going to be through thinking your way there. This isn't going to be for something separate from you, because they are you. So you have to be with the part of you that isn't separate, because if you put a lot of focus on things that are separate from you, you are pushing yourself. Yeah, you're pushing yourself away. So the praying, the chanting, any thoughts of your person is push, is mine, is not you. You are soul. Your person is your soul. You're one through soul. If you use any other outlet to get to them, you will push them away.
Hold on, Joanne. Hold on. We got to make this clear for them. You just said any thoughts about your person is push. I want you to clarify. There's one little exception to that rule. It's actually a big exception. The one exception is the knowing, which is different than mind thoughts. So can you explain that for everybody?
So it's energy. Are you in mind energy, or are you in soul energy? Okay. So now we're getting deeper and deeper and deeper. Woof, this stuff, deep stuff. That's why we're telling you this is the place to be, my love. We're coaching you, my dears.
Yeah.
We have beautiful programs that help clients get deep in their connection. And we are sharing these truth bombs so you can remove all these guck of twin flame guck and maneuver through them so that you can work through your connection through soul. Okay. There is two energies. One is through soul and one is through your mind, your thoughts, your ego. Okay. The knowing, the oneness, the wholeness, the being, that's love. That's who you are. That is your soul. That is your twin flame. That is not push. The thoughts, the emotions, the separation consciousness. I want them. I need them. What are they doing? Are they checking me out? Are they thinking of me? How are they doing right now? Where are they right now? Right? Separation, right?
So, but it's what Joanna's saying, guys. There's a knowing, and then there's mind, which has more questions, like the questions from the mind. What's going on with them? And the stories playing out. Knowing is just a knowing. Mm-hmm. I am them. For me.
Yeah.
Love them because they're me. No stories being created. It just is. And there's no thought on what they're thinking, doing, feeling. It's just a knowing of love and oneness. That is not push, because that's soul. Everything else is mind.
Mm-hmm. And so when you're in the energy of mind, thoughts, wondering, thinking, figuring out, right? You're in the energy of fear, anger, jealousy, desire. Desire is the trickiest one for a lot of people, right? Why can't I desire? Doesn't soul desire? Right? Desire. It's lower than anger, love, desire. When you raise your level of consciousness, you get into this place of peace, of love, of joy. And that's the place of knowing. That's the place of being. And that's the place where you are not pushing.
I'm gonna say, desire doesn't have to be sexual. I know we usually equate desire and something intimate, something sexual, something physical. Desire can simply be an energy of, I need them here next to me. I need them in my life again. I need them to text me. That's all desire. It doesn't have to be anything physical or sexual in that term, even though that's the that it normally stirs up. Desire can simply be wanting something. Yes.
Want is the energy of lack. You can't want what you already are. And this is deep inner work here. Like the stuff we're telling you, you can feel the oneness, but the desire of want is from your thoughts, your mind. It's from ego. While soul has a knowing, you're one now, and you've always been one, and there is no separation. So there's no urgency to try to figure them out when they're already you. Deep, huh? So deep. Some deep, deep stuff. You don't need to think or figuring out what you already are. And the reason why thoughts create the pool is you were created that way. As soon as the polarities got created, right, the bubble phase. But why is it that before I can talk to them and tell them about my bad day and they never pulled and it was okay? And how is it that we were able to make out all day and I never pulled and I just wanted them all day and they liked it? There becomes a point where the energy gets repelled after the bubble phase, where you have to meet them through soul. You have to meet them through soul. You have to sip them in slowly. And you have to show up no longer through the want, no longer through emotions. You're meeting them in a different level energy. Not your mind, not future, not past. It's all right here. It's this moment right here. This is where they can meet you. This is where they can text you. This is where they can see you. This is where they can dance with you. This moment right here. And this is where we thrive. Me and my person, we thrive. He said something to me in the car yesterday. I was working on Cup of Joe because I love you guys so much. I was working on Cup of Joe and he was like, I like how you feel. I'm sure it's just energy. I like how you feel. And I was like working on my Cup of Joe and my hands, my fingers. And it's like, to me, it's like making music, right? Like I'm in there co-creating, loving, sharing a piece of my soul. And he said, I like how you feel. And I was like, oh, it's because I'm doing stuff. And then my eyes light up a little bit. And he is in presence with me. When I'm in presence, when I'm in soul, he is drawn to that energy. The car creates this like huge piece of presence. It's like magnified, where trees start to dance for us. And even though the freeway is packed with tons of cars, we don't have anywhere to go, and it doesn't matter.
I think that all the time. I don't care if they're slow today. I'm just going to enjoy the ride.
Yeah, I'm just being in this. I like the ride. I like the presence. I like the being. I like the experience of nothingness. I like the silence. The silence, really. This is where your twin flame meets you. You thought it was going to be a happily ever after, where you guys jump off in the sunset and all that jazz. I'm sorry, you're going to be stuck in a car and there's no cars moving and it's enough. It's peace. It's presence. It's being. It's a different level of energy. It is soul, my love. It's soul. So they're not going to be able to meet you the way a soulmate can meet you, where they can validate you, confirm all these things to make you feel good. There's nothing wrong with that, right? We get to choose because we're awakened. We get to choose. The universe brought us two different ways to dance. Do we want to dance through mind, or do we want to dance through soul? And when you're dancing through soul, my loves, it's pure presence. It's pure now. It's pure being. They are you. So when you're in presence, when you're in peace, when you're in soul, they can meet you in that same energy. And that's no words, love. No words. It's like all there is. It just is. Yeah. Truth bomb got deep. Whew. I thought I was dropping truth bombs. I've dropped like freaking freaking beautiful like, poetry. It's like art.
Yeah.
It's like art
Yeah.
just flowing. It
Artist
comes out
love.
of you. I know. We all become artists once we meet our twin flame. The all the soul stuff comes out of us, and it makes sense, right? Like all these artists can make such beautiful art and work when they're in soul. And when you've met your soul, you can also create and speak in such a way where it's like becomes poetry. It's really beautiful. Something so painful and crazy is something so beautiful and magical. We love you guys. Have an amazing day, our loves. Bye.